Okay guys, so we are officially finished with the Phantom Toll Booth. We read it all. Now all we have left is the review and reflect for chapter 19 and 20, which we will do today, and then the chapter 11 through 20 quiz, which you will take on Friday. So for today, have your Phantom Toll Booth book out and your vocabulary notebook, because in your packet you are going to do the chapter 19 through 20 summary. Remember, first you name this part of the book. Remember to write it the correct way that we would write a chapter title. Then number 2, you're summarizing what happens in these chapters. You should say, have at least, probably in this case, because we're only doing 2 chapters, like 2 sentences about what happens in each chapter. And then number 3, what was your favorite part of this section and why? Don't forget to tell me why. And remember, because it was interesting or because it was funny are not good answers. Why were they interesting and why were they funny? Make sure you have complete sentences. You are given 4 lines, so they should be mostly, if not completely, filled. Then number 4, what new words did you learn in these chapters? What were your vocabulary words? And then number 5, draw a picture of something you think represents these chapters. So you can draw a few little pictures or one big picture of something that happened in this chapter. After you're done with that, instead of doing it on the back, because this one's 2 pages, you are doing a demon character chart, which will be kind of fun. So you need to go through chapter 19 mentions mentions most of them that you're going to put on here, but you also need to include the demons that we heard about earlier. So between chapter 16 and 19, you will find enough demons to fill every box on both of these pages. Okay, so you're going to write the demon name first and then describe them. What do they look like? How does Milo get away? Now, a lot of these, you're going to have the same answer, and you'll see why. If you think about it, you'll know why you'll have the same answer. Some of them will have different answers. And then you draw a picture of what it looks like. You can use that big picture in your book as a guide, or you can think of just how they're described. Draw a picture over here. Now, these are not only coming from chapter 19 and 20. Some of these we saw in earlier chapters. So make sure that you have all of them. In the end, you will fill every one of these boxes. Okay, so be detailed, be creative. Just remember, you only have these little boxes. So try not to be, make your picture small, make your handwriting small for these descriptions and for how Milo gets away for some of them. Remember, like I said, a lot of them will have the same way Milo gets away, because he gets away from a lot at once. I will give you a hint. But some of them, like the ones we saw earlier, he got away in a different way. How was that? Okay, if you have any questions on this character chart, reach out to me today between 1 and 5, and I will help you out. Tomorrow there will be no video for reading, because I expect you to be studying for your chapters 11 through 20 comprehension quiz. There will be no vocabulary.